Yeah, well, it's windy as all buggery out here. Yeah, g'day. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me. My name's Chris, and today I'm coming to you from right on the boundary, I think, of Ngunnawal and Wiradjuri country. Yeah, so I'm in southern New South Wales, up north of Canberra, sort of in that Yass region. I'm on a private property, so I'm at one of those sort of Airbnb for camper sort of sites. So it's a private property, lots of cows. It's a big working farm, so there's cows sort of wandering around, and I'm going to go and have a bit of a wander and see all that in a minute, and I'll show you where I'm at. But yeah, so I'm at this little private property. Kind of got no one around me, which is good. It is an established camp. There's a big fire pit right there, and there are other sites, but I haven't seen anyone else coming in yet. And it's just a random Friday, so I don't think it's going to be too busy here anyway. Not that I'll see anyone, even if it is. Yeah, so trying a new approach to camping. Brought the swag. My car is here, so it's not too far away, just up there, about 50 metres away. And yeah, got the swag. I did set up the tarp. It was super windy a little while ago, and I set up the tarp and it was just blowing around like mad. And I thought, well, if it's going to stay windy like this, that tarp's going to drive me nuts. So I packed it up and took the ridgeline down and put it back in the ute. Hopefully, well, we're not going to get any rain, that's one thing for sure, but hopefully it's not going to be too much condensation tonight, because I don't particularly want my swag to get too wet. But yeah, if it does, so be it. At least I'll sleep. But yeah, it's going to probably drop down to 2 or 3. So if there's a bit of breeze, it'll be fine. But if the wind dies down, I suspect I'm in for some condensation and a very wet swag in the morning. But anyway, we'll deal with that if that's the case. Yeah. So yeah, at a private property, I'm going to go for a wander, and we'll go and see. There's a nice big hill up behind us, so I'm going to go for a wander up there. It's just bushland, which is fantastic. So I'm going to walk through the paddock, up a big hill, and hopefully see some cool birds maybe up there. I don't know what it'll be up there, but we'll go and have a look, and then come back. And like I said, there's a big fire pit, which is good. So I've got to cook some dinner tonight. So I'm going to start the fire and cook dinner. I've got some what have I got? Oh, a bit of steak and some veggies. So yeah, should be good. Okay, let's go and have a look around. Whew. Sulphur crested cockatoos and galahs. Pretty cool. Yeah, I bought some diced up steak and some mushrooms, a bit of capsicum, some teriyaki sauce. Grilled it up on the griddle here. Should be pretty good. Just need to get some coals ready. I never actually found my other fork spoon eating thing, so I had to go and buy a new one. So I bought a yellow one this time. That'll be better luck. Kookaburras. Part of me feels a bit ordinary doing this after just hanging out with those cows. Teriyaki beef, campfire style, pretty good. Yeah, well, that's dinner done. Amazing what you can do with a few simple things in a campfire. Yeah, teriyaki beef, pretty bloody good. Feel a bit sorry for the cows though. I really didn't judge that very well. Feel a bit miserable about that. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, the sun's down below the horizon, so it's starting to get a bit cool. In fact, it's starting to get cold. Probably drop down to 1 or 2 tonight, I think. So we might be seeing some frosts in the morning, but more likely probably just a nice misty morning. But either way, it's going to be cold. So I'm glad I got this fire. I'm going to get that stoked up and just sit here and enjoy the flames and the warmth for a little while, and yeah, just push reset. Yeah, it's been a big week. I don't know whether you know, I did mention it a couple of weeks ago, but I'm heading away for 4 weeks in a couple of weeks, so I'm frantically trying to get a whole bunch of things sorted out before I go. So it's been a pretty busy week, so I'm glad I could get out and get out a bit early on a Friday and start the weekend a bit early. I've been having early mornings for the whole week, and it was good to just sort of get in the car and head towards the horizon for a bit. It was good. So yeah, nice to just have the fire and chill out for a bit. But yeah, 4 weeks away, and that's in 2 weeks' time. I'm heading off on vacation. So yeah, I'll be a bit quiet over the next month and a half. So don't abandon me. I will be back. In fact, if I can get a chance to post something while I'm away, I will. But I'm on holidays, and I don't really think I'll probably be spending too much time in front of the computer. So probably won't. I've done a couple of hikes which I've recorded, and I'll release those over the next couple of weeks. So there will be a few things coming online, and I'll get this one ready as well. They usually take a couple of weeks. I do this all at night time while I'm sitting there watching TV after work. So it's not the highest priority in my life, but I do enjoy it. But yeah, it takes a couple of weeks for me to get these things ready and online. So hopefully I'll get this one done just as I sort of head away. But yeah, I'll be a little bit quiet, but I will be back. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to sit here, enjoy the bush telly for a little bit, keep warm, and just enjoy this sunset. It looks pretty bloody spectacular. I don't know whether you heard, but there's a few kookaburras and cockatoos and things squawking in the background. So all those lovely Aussie bush sounds and a crackling fire. I don't think I could ask for more on a Friday. Yeah, I'll check in a bit later. That is a cracking sunset. Yeah, well, I made a crappy tea bag cup of tea. Actually, it's not too bad, all things considered. But yeah, what's the time? It's 6 o'clock. I still got cell reception out here, so which is pretty cool because the footy's on. And I'm not a Raiders fan, but I live in Canberra, so always good to watch the Raiders. And they're playing Canterbury, and if there's any team you want to beat, it's Canterbury. So I'll might settle into the swag and get my KO on and watch the footy. Yeah, not right now. I'm just going to enjoy my cup of tea. I even brought a bar of chocolate to enjoy tonight. Sometimes you live it up. But yeah, 4 weeks. I'm actually going to Europe. We're going to Italy, flying into Rome. And we've got about a week skulking around Rome and northern Italy. And then we're going to get on a cruise and scoot around the Mediterranean for 2 weeks. That'll be pretty cool. I've been saving for this trip for years. So yeah, should be good. We're excited. We don't venture overseas very often. In fact, I haven't been overseas for, when was it? 2000, when the Olympics were on in Australia. So it's a long time ago. But yeah, we're over in America. So that was cool. Actually, that was pretty cool because that was when our awesome foursome beat their, whatever it is, whatever they call their 4x100 metre swimming team or whatever it's called over there. Our awesome foursome beat them, and we're in LA to enjoy that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's been a long time since we've been overseas, so it should be good. And we've never been on a cruise. I've always thought cruises would be a cool way to see certain parts of the world, but my wife's got, she gets sick walking past marinas, so never really entertained it. But she said, hey, how about we go on a cruise? So I thought, okay, we'll just jump at that, see how that goes. So that'll be good if we can survive that. That'll open up a world to us, because seeing the Mediterranean on a boat is probably the best way to do it. Yeah, most of the time we're going to spend most of the time in Italy, but we do get some time in France, a bit of time in Spain. Where else are we going? Malta, Greece and Croatia. So yeah, seeing a fair bit of the Mediterranean, so that should be pretty cool. But a bit of a teaser. We're not spending much time in most places except for Italy, but it'll be good. This is a real bucket list moment for my wife. She's always wanted to go to Italy, so pretty excited about watching her enjoy that. So that'll be cool. And I've always wanted to see it too. It's pretty different part of the world, Europe and Italy. And when you live in a country that's only sort of had white colonisation for a couple of hundred years, going to places like Italy and Greece and seeing all of these things that have been around for millennia will be quite an eye-opener, I'm sure. Because never been there. Anyway, that's exciting. So off to Europe in 2 weeks for a month, so the whole of June. So back in July, back to the nice full-blown winter. So should be good, going from the Mediterranean summer back to cold Canberra. But looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm going to finish my cup of tea, and then I'm going to get into the swag and watch the footy, and then I'll read my book and crash out. So see you in the morning. Whew. Yeah, it's about 1:45. I went to sleep, I fell asleep about, maybe 10 o'clock. And about an hour ago, I got woken up by these enormous gusts of wind howling through the trees and blowing sticks and leaves all over the swag. Yeah, it woke me up. It's been blowing ever since. Yeah, so I'm not getting a very good sleep tonight, and it's cold wind too. It's not even very pleasant. So I should probably get out and drop the awning down like a normal person, but I do like to keep it open. That wind is actually doing me a favour in keeping the condensation from outside of the swag, but it's a bit cold and a bit miserable. Anyway, hopefully it'll all die down soon and I'll get back to sleep. Anyway, see how we go.
When I get old and I get cold, when you have to hand down your crown, when I get torn and I get worn, hand me down, hand me down.
One of my favourite sounds.
Hand me down, hand me down.
Yeah, well, good morning. Welcome back to the camp. Pretty windy night. Yeah, it was really windy when I turned up yesterday. When I was setting up the tarp, it was just blowing around like mad, and I thought, that's going to keep me up all night. So I took it down again, and just set the swag up, and thought, I'll just deal with it if it gets wet. But as it turned out, this awning was flapping around all night. Kept me awake for ages, for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just wouldn't stop, and there was sticks and leaves and things all falling down, tapping on the roof, kept me awake. Yeah, and it was cold wind. So the plan is for today, I don't have to be home straight away, but there is a hill up here I was going to go for a walk up yesterday afternoon, but time got away from me. So I might go for a bit of a wander up there and see what we can see, and then come back and pack the camp up.
When you just can't stand the pain, when you just can't stand the sound, don't throw me out in that cold, cold rain. No, no, hand me down, hand me down, hand me down, hand me down. And don't you hang me out to dry when you see that dark, dark cloud. Don't throw me out, 'cause I'll die. Hand me down, hand me down.
Yeah, that was a pretty disappointing 30 minutes of my life. Yeah, not much going on up on that hill. And by the time I got down to the dam, the ducks had flown away. Anyway, gonna head back to camp, pack up, and head home.
You know I would. You know I don't throw me out in that cold, cold rain. No, no.
But we won't stand off.
Don't throw me out in that cold, cold.
If cows ever figure out how to walk across cow grates, they're gonna take over the world, I reckon.
Hand me down,